Hi, John, and thanks so much for the opportunity to prepare you this video. So I'm going to go through the 3 things that Google looks for when they're ranking a website and show you why your website is not ranking, and how you can improve your online presence and bring in a larger customer base. So let's jump right into Google. The first thing I'm going to do is put in a keyword search for plumbing, Fremont, California. So a keyword is essentially any term that a potential customer would be looking for and searching for in Google. So you should be ranking at the top for this keyword, considering you are a plumber in Fremont, California. And let's walk through it and see why you're not. So the first thing at the top is we're going to find the companies that are running Google Ads. Beneath that is what we call the Google Map Pack. So this is the first place you want your website ranking. And to get your website ranking here, you need to have what we call a GMB, or Google My Business. And that's basically just an online directory listing of your business with Google. And several things will be linked to that online directory listing. You will want to put photos in there. You will want to put some content in there, sort of an About Us page in there. And you can link your reviews from online on there. And then the biggest thing and the most important thing that you want linked to your Google My Business account is what we call citations. So citations are essentially online directory listings with places such as Yelp. Your social media accounts would count there too. Local Yahoo, local Yellow Pages, the Better Business Bureau, Chamber of Commerce, anything of that nature, and any websites related to the services you provide to the plumbing industry. And what I typically do is once your account is created and your content is loaded there, meaning your pictures and your business information, what I would do is pull these top 3 here and see how many citations they have and go out and get you more than what they have so that you can bump one of these guys out of the top spots. And the reason you want to be here is because they're going to pull about 40% of the online traffic. Beneath that is what we call the organic listings. And this is the second place you want your website ranked. So I'm going to pull the top ranking organic, which is JK Plumbing in Fremont, and do a little comparison to your website. So let's take a look at your website. Now there are 2 things that Google looks for when they're ranking organically, and the first is content. They want to see 1,500 to 2,000 words on your homepage and several images. So you're a little short on content, and the reason they want that content is because Google loves to crawl and they're looking for these keywords. They need to know what your services you're providing, where you're providing them out, and how to rank you. Let's take a look at JK Plumbing. So they're a little short on content as well. They'd be very easy to beat, but they do have a little more than you, which is why they're ranking at the top. So I have this program I use called Ahrefs to see sort of what's going on behind the scenes in your website. And I put your web address in, and the first thing I notice is you only have 2 backlinks. So this is the second thing that gives your website power and gets Google to rank you. And because you only have 2 backlinks, your UR rating or your Google Power rating is very low. And you can see you only have 5 keywords embedded in your content. That's because you have very little content. So you would want to bulk up your content, and then also start performing some SEO and applying backlinks every month. These are something that need to be managed because they will fall off. And the idea here is you want to beat your competitors in backlinks. But because you're not running any SEO and you have very few keywords, you're getting no traffic to your website at all. Let's take a look at the breakdown for JK Plumbing. So I'm kind of surprised these guys are in the first position, because you could totally blow them out of the water. These are really low numbers. They only have 125 backlinks coming from 12 referring domains. And Google does look at where these backlinks are coming from, so they will analyze these 12 domains. And if you see the breakdown down here, about 42% of those are quality domains, and they are looking for quality over quantity. But because of that, their Google Power rating is much higher, sitting at a 20. And they have 30 keywords, which again is a super beatable number. Again, if you just modified your content to include some keywords, you could beat these guys out very easily. And then you just need to manage your backlinks and make sure that you're getting those applied and managing them monthly. Because the idea is you want to have at least 100 more than them. You can't put them all on at once. They need to be managed and put on a few at a time every month. But just because they have these numbers, which are fairly low, but significantly higher than yours, they're getting 50 potential customers every month, which is 50 potential projects that you're missing out on because your website is not ranking. So I hope this video was helpful for you. And you're welcome to take these methods and implement them yourselves, but obviously this is something I do. So if you're interested in strategizing, please feel free to reach out. Regardless, I would love some input on the video. Let me know what you thought. If you could take just a couple minutes and respond to my email, that would be great. I hope you have a great weekend.